Creativity is an addiction. I'm blessed with the opportunity to share conversations with some of the most creative people on the planet. And it's amazing how people deal with personal issues caused by creativity and how they're able to move through storms. And sometimes those storms are so bad, they've got to walk a different direction. Unplugged, because we will always say yes to creativity. Totally uncut, because we all make mistakes. So turn it into a tool. This is Arroe Unplugged. Where are you at? How are you? And in this place of at, where are you? And while you're in that moment of being at your at, how are you growing with it or against it? Pretty heavy thought? Is that too much? Because we're always trying to figure out where we are. Someone will say, where are you at? And you go, I'm in the car. Usually when someone is saying, where are you at? They want to know mentally. They want to know where you are inside your personal thoughts, your journey, that adventure, that, I don't know, maybe a lull in your life, whatever season that you're in. Where are you at? And are you asking questions to find out how you can better define that word at? I'm in a forest. Mentally, my mind is elsewhere. It's trying to figure out a day that it wants to write. But it's through meditation and prayer that I'm able to pull myself back into this moment of now so that I can put focus on what is more important, where I'm at with you, so that we can share some thoughts. Hey, it's Arroe. This is The Choice. This is what I was writing while the sun was waking up on a brilliant new day. And today's date happens to be March 23rd, 2023. 032323. Ooh. Should we play those numbers on the lottery? Well, here we go. No matter how heavy your heart and thoughts are, it has to be 1 foot in front of the other. And then do it again, and then do it again. Finding your balance while gaining access to somewhat of an idea of how you're going to walk into the light of a brand new day. It doesn't matter how many times I look at my Google Calendar, the challenges still remain in what and how I think. I'm not alone on this issue. That's why you're brought into this conversation. Our unspoken thoughts are huge decision makers in the way of how it moves through each and every one of us every day. You're going to do it. Almost there, reaching out, then boom. You stop. Turn around because your thoughts got in the way. Even while we sleep, the thinker is a big stinker. The eyes open up about 2:32 in the morning. To turn it off becomes what keeps you awake. No matter how heavy your heart and thoughts are, the calling is to find balance. It can be through meditation, it can be through prayer, or keeping a written journal. But here's the thing. You know it as much as I do. All three of them come with their own level of anxiety. I've done it before. Why is it taking so long? I must be really bad at this meditation thing. It just doesn't work. Some days feel empty. And no matter what you use as tools to put yourself in a position of where you are at, which is right here in your now, you've got to tell yourself to keep practicing. Now, we're going to step into my world of a martial artist. I'm a 3rd degree black belt, and one of the things that my Sabanim and my sensei always shared with me about that word practice. You come to class to study, you go home to practice. And they would constantly tell us, when you are at home, you must be aware of how you are practicing, because you can practice poorly. Gaining access to new habits. And then when you step out into the real world with what you have practiced and you realize that it's wrong, now you've got a new level of anxiety. So when you take your notes and you pay close attention to the masters that are leading you down a path, take good aim at understanding why you're learning it this way. When you go home to practice your meditation or your prayer, or you go home to practice your writing or practice whatever it is that you're trying to design, I realize it always feels better when you can fit it into your day. But if you're not practicing right, then you've created a new level of anxiety. Understanding the path is living the path. I'm on a black belt path. Now, the average person probably has no idea what I'm talking about. But to a martial artist, I was with Scott Adkins yesterday, actor Scott Adkins. We get it. And when we step into that conversation, everybody else that's listening pretty much doesn't have any idea the level of play that we're speaking at. Practice to make perfect. I've never met anything that's perfect. Practice what you are learning by taking better notes, paying closer attention to the fine detail of why you're doing it. Not because I need to lose weight. Well, I need to clear my mind. Practice, but do it right. I'm Arroe, and that's what I was writing while the sun was waking up on a brilliant new day.